smashed right dead into the center of the World Trade Center. Big flash of flame, fire coming out from all over. Then all the bricks, the shit.
Oh my God! What do we do? We have. I don't know. I don't know. Totally out. Wait, oh my God!
Hello? Bump? Hello? Okay.
Hey, yeah, we heard you the whole time, dude.
Okay, dude, yeah, so nothing recorded, eh?
Wait, what?
Oh my God.
You gotta be shitting me, because that was like some of our best banter.
What the fuck did you just say?
What do you mean? Do you guys not see the picture that I sent? Like, that's why I kept saying
everybody
hello,
remember
because none of you
everything you
replied
said.
to me.
Did this motherfucker just say he hasn't been recording?
Dude, are you dumb? Did you
Holy
see the
shit.
photo I sent?
That's true,
Tell
he
me he's
blue
kidding.
screened. It's not his fault.
What do you mean? Like,
Bruh.
that's why I was trying to get you to reply.
Yeah, it's just a big bruh moment.
Well,
The worst thing is we kept going 5 minutes after he showed us that blue screen.
Fucking dumbasses.
We all ignored it. That's solid.
Wow.
I saw it too!
start recording again as soon as possible. We're riffing
Will
good.
was even
Oh,
like,
I
"When you're a
am.
fag," like,
Oh my.
Okay.
Are you?
Well,
Are you
Yes.
did you lose it
Yes.
all?
Why are you, like, so sad?
Please fucking answer me.
That means yes.
Hello? Hello?
Did you lose all of the audio?
Yeah, dumbass.
Yeah, it's not. It's
I'm
not.
I'm the dumbass. Alright.
It's not. It's
Yeah,
blue
you are. I
screen, man,
blue
like-
screened. Obviously, I lost it.
Yeah.
Well, fucking, I've never blue screened. What do you mean blue?
I don't know, dude.
Jesus Christ, that's a
That's
statement.
literally never happened to me before. I don't even know what that is.
Well, the point is, it's not his fault. Like, it'd be a really shitty thing to blame.
Yeah, his
Blue
computer
screen, baby.
Yeah.
I literally just had.
Well, are you starting it over?
Yeah.
Have you started
Look
it
at the
over?
blue screen, there's a big frowny face. That usually means bad things.
Yeah. I started recording.
Where?
It's a goddamn miracle you've never seen that thing.
Did I just boot up the computer and click on
That's
room?
what I was about to say. Like, your catchphrase must be fucking true. That must be exactly all
I'm
you
telling
fucking
you.
do.
I don't understand how people have computer problems. My shit's not perfectly. It's always good.
Always good.
Like what? Like what are y'all downloading that fucks it up?
Have yours overclocked? Because mine uses blue screen all the time.
How much shit y'all got open?
Well, I run a 16-core overclocked DDR3 platform, so.
Yeah, I know
I
the
broke
word
my
for.
mom's computer when I was a kid, downloading shit off LimeWire. Those were the days.
Did y'all's moms ever used to blame RuneScape on the computer being shitty?
Yeah.
I was always like, but mom, thousands of people play. It can't be RuneScape.
And I like actually knew how computers worked, so I was like, that would only be true if I was playing at the same time as I was doing your shit. Like, if it's closed, nothing's gonna happen.
Is Discord broken? Oh no.
Nah, it's good.
We always called it RuneScape.
My sister called it that wood chopping game.
Yeah, my sister called it that Renaissance game.
Renaissance.
I thought was pretty cool. Renaissance game.
My sister bricked the family computer using LimeWire and blamed it on my Star Wars Empire at War game.
Oh no.
My mom made me uninstall it and snap the disk.
My dad fucking refuses to use Hewlett Packard computers because he claims they don't work, but really he had to download a font for work, and he just Googled the name of the font download and went through like 25 Google pages just clicking every single pop-up that said download here.
Wow, what a dumbass.
He put the laptop, he put the screen like through the wedge of the door and just like snapped it in half.
And he believes that an entire huge brand of computers.
He believes it was Hewlett Packard's fault, yeah.
That's boomer type shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
That is big boomer.
That's like real essence of boomer. That's huge boomer energy.
However, that man pays for me to play golf every couple weeks.
He sincerely believes it. Like, it's funny to us because obviously it's not Hewlett Packard. Like, he doesn't know any better.
Probably
Exactly.
tell stories about how bad that computer is.
I'm sure he does, and you know the other boomers are like,
they believe it.
Yep.
Yeah, I fucking hate
An
boomers.
incredible race of people.
I bet you.
There's something else. Fascinating.
Yeah, I like at least 10 boomer posting pages on Facebook.
Those like
ironic ones.
My mom thinks I'm an actual genius when I turn off.
No, not ironic ones. Like
yeah.
ones that post screenshots of real boomers. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
My mom used to like make me come like help hook up the DVD player and shit.
She used to make you come.
I was thinking the same thing.
Man, why would y'all be thinking something sour like that? That's crazy.
Because you paused right after you said come.
Pause.
I thought that was the end of it.
My dad called me yesterday to explain how copy pasting worked again.
Dude,
He
when
does
I
that
taught
probably once a
I
week.
taught my mom how to do Control F, and she told every other teacher at the school she works with, and they were like writing me thank you notes.
What's Control F do? I don't even know.
Search.
Oh,
Fucking,
really?
it's fine.
Oh, and I had to explain to my dad what a burner email was at the fantasy football draft because we had to leave for someone. They couldn't show up. And and he was like, "What's a burner email?" And I'm like, "Do you know what a burner phone is?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's what drug guys use." And I was like, "Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's for an email." And he's like, "Well, why would you do that?" And I'm like,
"Why would you have a burner phone?"
Stop asking questions. Just
it's for the Pornhub free trial.
Yeah,
exactly.
I get a WhatsApp from my mom like at least every 2 months to remind her how to do the @ you know?
Yeah,
the @ symbol?
Shift
A. Like how to find it on the keyboard?
What?
and she knows what it is. It's just that every time she can't do it, it's because the language to English or back to Spanish, and so like it changes. And she doesn't realize how she has done that.
What's the deal with people in South America using WhatsApp?
Okay, I explained this to this twink I was fucking the other night. The reason is that even when shitty phones were the thing, like even on your Razr phone, y'all remember that the most basic plans had like unlimited texting.
Yeah.
That was like the first big thing everybody got on board with. South America never got on that. Texting, like SMS messaging in South America was always charged and expensive. So when Blackberries came out, everybody got on those because they had BBM, and you could like, which was like iPhone chat. If you had a Blackberry, you could chat with other Blackberry users, and that eventually.
But I think it's the thing in Europe and Asia too, right? Like WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be the same. I'm assuming it's for the same reasons.
Yeah.
Well, I know whenever people I know study. Whenever people I know study abroad or something, they always say like, "Here's my new WhatsApp contact."
It's
and I'm
definitely.
Just like, you don't exist to me anymore, basically. So I'm not downloading that shit. I don't know what it is.
Now it's definitely because data's lower, but at the start I think it was because texting was expensive.
Well, explain data to me. What is 5G? Is that all?
Yeah.
Does that all link up?
It's just like the strength of the signal, pretty much.
It's like your router or modem should put out 5G.
Yeah, that's a great GIF, man.
That was a boomer question.
Who made that
Don't.
GIF?
Whoever just posted that in chat, the answers. No, goddamn, I didn't want to give it away.
It's gonna be dog shit now because we know we're recording. So we lost all the 9/11 conversation footage. Should we do it again or just not do it and still title it the 9/11 podcast?
I think
You guys have viewers. You guys gotta believe us that we were recording an actual good podcast. We were on our. Oh man.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was really
Even
good.
if Hugh Myron is saying it was good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rare.
then it was pretty good.
Stay, I
Nico
got
told his whole
fucking
life
blue
story.
Screen, so yeah.
Yeah, can we get Mela on the podcast, dude?
We've gotten her in here
Listen
before, but she
so far.
refuses to talk.
Yeah, because y'all made fun of her last time.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
pissed.
I don't really care about
She got
trannies.
like legitimately upset about that.
Good, I don't like trannies.
Sad.
Who does that?
Huh?
Good, I don't like trannies.
Let's get another train. Let's get it.
We had a tranny in here once.
Let's get Pale,
but-
dude. Pale's actually
What was the
base.
one that we asked if they dipped? Who was that?
I don't know who the
Puff
fuck
Bunt.
that was. That was some
It
train.
was
I'd
Puff
fuck the shit
Bunt.
out of
Puff
Pale
Bunt?
Tuesday.
Let's get Puff Bunt, dude.
Dude, Puff Bunt left. What the fuck?
The last thing I think
Have y'all
about is
seen-
trannies.
I got a repository.
Was Tranny Do You Dip the best moment?
Isn't a repository the thing you shove up your ass?
Yep.
Yes.
No, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a suppository. A repository is, that's like a bank.
It's I got my little black book of my tranny contacts.
Redacted.
Hmm.
I do not wish to bring up the incident of that one tranny.
Tell me.
Yeah, okay. I
Delete that
just said it.
reaction.
Tell me about the tranny.
Well, you don't remember the toad?
Oh.
I don't know about
Oh
this.
yeah. No,
They ended
stop
up
talking
being
about
19.
that.
Oh, we can't bring it up. I've said too much
No,
already.
they ended up being, I think, 19, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you serious?
Hold
Yeah,
up.
seriously.
Hold-
Alright, I'll see y'all later.
Oh my gosh.
So what, they were lying about, one, their gender,
No,
and
I
two,
got
their
the,
age?
I got that age based off something they said in the game chat. Never really. before
Well,
that.
how'd you know they ended up 19?
Oh, but Nettie fucking
I asked,
doxed Rhea to me today. It was fucking based.
That's hilarious.
What happened?
But
Based on
Nettie
Eddie.
doxed Rhea to me today, so I know what she looks like. She's cute. Shout out Rhea.
She's I've had a handful of Snapchats from her. And I won't lie, I clicked off of it like instantly. Had no interest in looking.
She's
Sorry to
nice.
say,
Like
she probably gonna listen, but that's the way
What
it is.
race? What race we talking about?
I'm pretty sure she was
American
white.
White,
Yeah, like
white.
American.
American white. or
American
like
white, yeah, no,
high-
not.
high-
Classic American white, yeah.
So
Yep.
that
Did you
tinge of
click off to keep the
brown.
illusion?
So
She-
just
she
like
lo-
any
she-
of 10 different kind of European and a little native.
I was about to say I'm sorry, but I don't care if she doesn't like this. She looks like she would have been a scene girl if she was her age.
Yeah, she did.
Nice.
She did.
Nice.
Seeing girls are kind of hot.
Yeah. Nico's sitting there quiet till we're talking about whether or not a girl is Chinese or not.
Yeah, that's what I just asked. That was the first question. Is she Chinese?
No, she's not Chinese.
Does she have
Dude, Chinese bitches are ugly, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I gotta ask.
I don't like-
Chinese, Japanese.
I told you
Korean.
my grandpa has a Filipino wife who's like 30.
How old is your
That's
grandpa?
weird.
My grandpa's like 66.
What?
And
Are we
they
talking
have,
about your?
they have 2
Were we
children.
talking about your dad being a boomer before or after the break?
After.
That was after.
Welcome to episode 9/11 of the OSG Podcast. 9/11 Remembrance episode.
Yeah, welcome to the Classic WoW podcast.
Let's have a.
I've had the fucking earbuds in the wrong ear this whole
of
goddamn
silence
time.
in remembrance of 9/11, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
I thought someone was gonna do the bra moment.
Yo,
that
y'all
was-
remember that we did moments of silence in school for like the next 6 years after?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Veterans Day.
Yeah.
They still.
Was anyone else a faggot like me? I don't know if it could be a little wholesome.
No, but I'm not talking about on 9/11,
doing
like
that?
every single day, right?
Yeah, after the Pledge of Allegiance, we'd have a minute of silence.
every single day.
Really?
And I would sit there and I would bow my head, close my eyes, and say a prayer every day.
So I went to InfoWars about this and like 2000.
What the fuck?
I've consulted.
No, but so you guys had a moment of silence, but you guys kill 2,000 babies every year or every day from abortion. So
what the fuck?
Where did this come from?
Stay on going off.
What do you fucking want me to do about it?
well, I'm just like I just want to know, like, do you guys have a moment of silence for all those babies or what's going on there?
No, no one gives a shit.
Women that get their babies killed don't believe they're actually babies. So.
You're asking if the government makes us do that. Why would a government that allows that to happen make us do that?
I don't know, it's just kind of a joke, I guess.
Bro, you didn't even have to actually say the pledge. Like, you could just chill in your chair.
I don't know, I just...
Like, it's not like mandated.
Yeah, it was never that serious.
Well, I just mainly said that as a joke, but maybe y'all laugh.
It was serious
Well, it was a bad joke. Don't say it again.
Don't say it again.
Yeah, I don't think they played around like in this.
I used to fucking love the Veterans Day show that schools would put on. Did y'all ever do that?
Veterans Day shows? No.
Yeah, they would invite all the town's veterans to come in, and all the elementary school kids would sing like, "When I see my flag, my country's flag."
God, that sounds terrible.
That's weird. That's weird that I never did that.
I never heard of that.
I really don't care.
I went to like 6 different elementary schools, and they all did it.
That's funny. Were they all in the same state?
No.
Damn.
Really? What
Yeah,
state?
Arizona, South Carolina, Tennessee, Mississippi. And
Well, Arizona has a lot of fucking veterans.
Well, yeah, but the other ones did it too.
I don't know, man. Yeah, that's like
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was based.
First I've heard of it.
I remember all the white teachers in my.
Why are Americans so patriotic?
Hang on, stay
Fuck
on.
you, that's why.
You'll like
we're
this.
the best goddamn country on the planet.
Tell me, Hugh.
All the white teachers at my middle school would like not take any shit when the black kids wanted to smack their lips and sit down during the pledge. They would
Based.
go over them and
wow.
pick them up and like make them stand up and do the pledge.
That's based.
Based.
Where were you in Tennessee, Will?
South of Nashville.
I was in Knoxville the whole time. I was wondering if you were in the same area.
No, I mean, I've been to Knoxville, but and like Gatlinburg a bunch of times, but that's it.
Hey, Gatlinburg's corny.
Dude, I liked growing up and going to Gatlinburg and like getting a cabin up in the mountains in the snow.
Yeah, Gatlinburg's sweet.
Yeah,
Yep.
maybe it's just corny because I was so close to you all the time.
Why
Yeah,
they call it
maybe.
Gatlinburg?
Because some dude with the last name Gatlin found it. I don't know.
The guy that made the gun?
Not Gatling. Gatlin.
Did they just name the whole town after the gun?
Dude, like fucking everything in this country is just named after the guy who found it.
The Gatling gun.
Who said that shit?
Gatlin. Oh my god.
That was a stay high type question. Who said
That
that?
was some of the dumbest shit I ever
That was
heard.
Nico.
Yeah.
That's a serious question from someone that comes from places that don't name their towns after guns.
From places. This dude said places.
Fuck, doesn't Canada? Yeah, you're Canadian, right?
Yeah, we name ours after
After
I'll do
like
it,
tree sap and bears.
We do actually, bears. My neighborhood when I grew up. Hey, shut up. My neighborhood was named after trees.
Man lives on Grizzly
What's
Road.
Calgary named after?
Cows.
Calvin Gary.
I don't know what the
Fucking
fuck.
cows.
Look at the picture I just made.
Yeah. That's an eerie vision. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the thumbnail.
I like that.
What if that actually happened?
What do you mean if?
I just realized the listeners probably have no clue what we're talking about.
Man, that's creepy.
Who?
The for those listening at home.
Oh my god.
Who can't see it.
Well, I fucking lagged in Volcano and
I
died.
photoshopped the Easter Island heads over the Twin Towers.
No, you didn't. You fucking piece of shit.
Wow.
I posted it.
I posted it. Oh my god.
Based.
What else is going on?
What does the purple smoke signify?
Purple haze.
Hey, so why did the Pentagon? Hey, wait. On 9/11, why did the Pentagon get hit? Like, what's that about?
I don't know why, because
the
it's
ones that the terrorists targeted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like.
Ask them.
The only plane that didn't make it to where it
You
was
got.
supposed to go
What
was
do you
Flight
mean?
93.
What do you mean the terrorists?
Yeah, those heroes crashed the plane.
yeah. I mean they in parentheses.
Well, yeah. Like, why did they hit the? Well, why did they hit the Pentagon? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
It's a pretty high.
Why would that not make sense?
What do you
What are you
mean?
talking about?
That's like almost as good as the White House, dude.
Well, like, why would they
We
kill
probably have more
civilians?
shit there than anywhere.
Yeah, but why did they?
Remember when the
no.
aliens got the White House? And that
Like, who cares if you take out the politicians? Like, if you take out all the military leaders, it's like,
Exactly.
Well, I don't know.
yeah.
What if,
Seems
you know how
weird.
there's like a line to the presidency where if like 20 people get killed, this dude's the president?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude Joe.
How far has it got to go for me to be president?
Oh, dude.
I think Joe would be the
I think
president.
21.
If that happened right now, it would be Joe.
Joe Biden?
Joe Mama.
Oh my fucking god. I can't believe this.
Nobody was falling for it, dude. I was about to get embarrassed.
This reminds me of when I played the 4D audio door knocking, and when it knocked, I was like, yeah. I thought my mom was knocking on my door.
Damn.
I think I am retarded.
I believe that.
As the days, go on, I'm like,
The days go on.
like, damn, something ain't right. I mean, you'll play that video, it sounds like it's fucking coming from over there.
Sounds super real.
From over there.
From over there.
Oh fuck, that sounds so. Oh god, that's good.
Is that your mom?
I told you. See, I posted it and then clicked off of it for a second and forgot it was playing.
Oh god, dude, that scared. Damn, that's fucked.
Shit, that's
You
so
ever seen
weird.
the 4D audio of
Dude, that scared me. Dude, that's so weird.
I almost had a heart attack.
Dr. Phil.
That's so loud too. Like if I had a door
It's
there.
like Dr. Phil, like trying to come into your room. It's like he's like banging at the door saying like, you better goddamn let me in.
Yeah, I remember that.
I posted
Oh
it.
god, here it is.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Everyone quiet.
Open
It's
the
not
door
AD,
now.
is it?
What's wrong with you
Okay,
guys?
it's not AD.
I want the money. He's crying out there.
Holy shit, dude.
Where's my pill?
I'm closing that shit. I don't like it. Stay high. Put those links in the bio.
Okay.
Just play the AD knock.
Just kill yourself,
Yeah.
nobody
No.
likes you.
Have you heard the ASMR
I played the
of Yoda
knock,
committing
dude.
war crimes in Vietnam?
No.
That's the good one.
Oh, dude, this shit.
Isn't there like an ASMR of Yoda like eating
Mhm.
something?
Yeah, there's one of those.
Yeah,
too.
Yoda
But
hamburger.
the ASMR Vietnamese war crimes one is good because he flamethrowers a village full of Yoshis and kills them all.
You guys really don't seem to care.
Oh, I want to watch.
Yoda eating a hamburger.
You guys really don't what? Stay high?
Joe Rogan
Seem to care
hamburger.
about
It sounded
9/11.
like you was about to say some shit.
Yeah.
Parents fight down.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you care about 9/11.
Yoda Rogan hamburger.
The noises of him swallowing, holy shit.
Jamie, pull that up.
God, I thought my fucking mom was calling me when I was playing this fucking video. God damn
I
it.
think it's Harry Distress.
Yeah. Oh my god. Are you guys okay?
Alright, here's an idea, listeners. When you just hear us start watching a video and laughing and not saying anything, you also click the video.
Mom, Dad.
You know, Will, that's a pretty good idea.
Did y'all ever try and, like, ask your parents to stop fighting when that was going on?
I was just about to say that I feel very fortunate because I never once in my life heard my parents arguing.
Oh, damn, that is fortunate.
No,
Argue every
I just
single night
fucking...
until like 3 in the morning.
No, I just
My
turned
parents-
the TV
It
up.
was rare, but
Well,
I
to
remember
answer
I
your
was like,
question,
yeah.
you just kind of ignore it. There's
No,
nothing.
yeah,
you can do.
I would just ignore it and, like, play my Game Boy quietly and go to bed
How-
with,
I
like,
would,
a
I
single
would use the
tear.
opportunity to watch Adult Swim because I couldn't stay up late.
That's
Oh,
base.
yeah, base.
I guess I never got those benefits.
No, but one time I came downstairs, it was like, stop fighting now! And I was like 8, and they just whooped my ass. Put me to bed, kept
That's
fighting.
boomer shit.
Don't fight each other. Fight me instead.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You want to act grown? Go
Dude,
get
they
your
were
ass whooped.
satisfied after that. They fucked the shit out of each other after they beat you up, dude.
That's a mental image. That's pretty
That's
nice.
disgusting to think about.
That's kind
Your
of funny though.
moms have probably imagined you having sex.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Why?
Of course, stay high.
What do you mean, of course?
Yep. No, I was eating dinner with my family, and my brother-in-law was there, and he was like, "So, Will Holt, how come you're going on these like Tinder dates if you're leaving for Army in a couple weeks?" And I was like, or he was like, "Why would you try and you're not like trying to make a relationship, right?" And I was like, "No, think about it." And he was like, "Oh, so you just at the table with my family was like, oh, so you just fucking these girls?" And I was like, I mean,
You're not trying to make a relationship, are you? Think about it.
His dad just like tilts his head and says based under his breath.
Yeah, I just like made eye contact with my mom for like half a second, and then just like,
And then
shit.
she made you come.
No, that never happened. Stop talking about it.
It sounded
That's
like
not
it did.
canon, bro. That's not canon, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's
not-
cringe.
Stop posting cringe. You're gonna lose subscribers.
Well, I want to
You're
hear
gonna
your
lose
9/11
calm.
story again.
Mine?
Yeah, it made me laugh.
Which one?
The one where your mom made
The
you
one
come.
told.
What do you mean? Where'd y'all go? Hello?
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 Yeah.
Did
this
that
fucking
happen to
shit
everybody?
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Holy
so.
shit. Man,
The
I
fuck?
fucking... Guys, I thought I died, man. I need to go to the doctor.
What? I don't know what the fuck happened.
I thought I was dead.
Yeah, I know your
Are
story.
you talking about the joke I told?
Yeah, where your mom
No,
made you
like,
come.
no. When everybody dropped out, I was like screaming for you guys. I thought I died.
I thought I was being ignored. I was a little
He died.
sad.
He
Yeah, I
died.
thought y'all were memeing me again, where y'all just don't answer me when I ask a direct question.
Oh god, that's scary.
Fucking don't like that shit. Okay, yeah, on 9/11, I remember it happened at like 9 a.m. or something, and so my mom got me from school, and I was like, "What up? What's going on?" And she was like,
What up?
there was an attack or something, and I was like, alright, cool. And so I played my Game Boy Color, and then the next day she woke me up at like 7 a.m. to tell me that I didn't have to go to school today because it was closed and to go back to bed. And I was like, why the fuck would you wake me up to tell me that?
I remember my mom yelled
That
at me
was
for
funny.
watching Pokemon that day.
What?
Oh, because it wasn't like reverent enough?
No, it was she just saw violence and she was like, I don't want any violence on TV today, and she made me turn it off, and I was mad.
Base.
Damn.
On Pokemon?
Yeah.
That's not base, guys.
So my parents let me have like GTA and everything.
No, my parents never let me have that shit.
Why not?
Nope.
Like I had to go to my friend's house and like to play GTA and that kind of thing.
Yeah, same.
Like I never watched South Park or Family Guy until I was like in college.
I had to do that, but that's because I only had GameCube.
Well, like, my mom was the
Yeah,
mom
same
that
here.
let me do that
Yeah, I
type of
had
stuff,
GameCube too.
but my mom didn't care about anything, so like...
What's the superior system, the GameCube or the PlayStation 2 Slim?
PlayStation 2.
PS2, bro.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation 2,
I
obviously.
think so.
GameCube had some gems though. Paper
Yeah, but
Mario.
Yeah.
Nobody denies that, but PS2 is just an objectively better.
I mean,
Y'all
yeah,
ever
that-
play
that's true.
fucking Mario Strikers?
Yeah, I love that game, dude.
I am dog shit at that game, but like that movie where Bruce Lee is like bad at fighting till he gets drunk, then he's good at fighting.
That's a Jackie Chan movie, isn't it?
Yeah,
Same
Jackie
thing,
Chan.
but
Drunken
when
Master.
I was
Same.
when I'm drunk, I like literally unplayable at Mario Strikers. Don't know why.
What's Mario Strikers?
Soccer
Soccer.
Mario.
Oh,
Stupid song.
oh my god.
I like the baseball one.
Yeah, play the
Yeah,
baseball.
that was pretty good.
Fucking.
Play like that hot pink like Gooba chick, dude.
Oh yeah.
I was watching Chappelle's show, and one of the skits reminded me of Street Hoops.
All right.
PS2.
Oh,
Oh.
NBA Street?
Yeah. No,
Damn.
Dude, those games were good.
it was
Are you
the
talking about
blacker
skit
one.
where he like plays the kid with cancer and he's like,
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah.
When,
It was like
The
even
kid scores and he's like, alright, bitch.
yeah.
A kid with
And then
cancer.
the kid's like, I don't want to play anymore. And he's like, yeah, I wouldn't want to play anymore either if I was getting my ass beat like this. And the kid, like, I'm pretty sure the kid dies at the end of the clip.
Holy
he
shit.
does. He flatlines at the end.
Jesus.
I have a great fucking similar
That's
story.
what,
to
that's what
that.
I'm saying, dude. You gotta rewatch it as an adult to appreciate
Oh, it's
what he was doing.
hilarious.
What, Dave
Because
Chappelle?
as a kid, you're just like,
Oh, I have seen that.
you have no reason to think that shouldn't be on TV.
So
Like
my
the clip where they invade the white people's house and they shoot their dog in the head.
Yeah.
And they come. It was the Tron Carter on the jury thing. Yeah. He did some wild shit in that show.
Yeah, dude.
He was the
it was
best
like,
comedian. I was...
that basketball thing reminded me of my freshman year of high school. For homecoming, we had this thing where you could sign up a team of 5 to play like a tournament basketball,
Yeah.
and it was just like all the good basketball seniors had a team, and then like just like friends would make teams and stuff.
By
I put a
basketball
team.
seniors, did you mean black people?
No, I meant the ones that played basketball, but I realized it
okay.
could have. They were black, incidentally, but that's not what I meant.
It's not a coincidence.
So I put together a team where I was just like the manager on the bench of all the like special ed CDC kids.
Oh my god.
Wait, you put this together like on purpose? You organized?
Yeah, I put it together and was just like, I'm just gonna manage y'all and like manage the subs and stuff because it would be funny. And so I put all the special ed retarded kids on a team, and they got drawn to play the like real ghetto basketball seniors in the first round. And so the whole school's in there watching them get beat like 70 to nothing in like a 10-minute game. And this kid's finally going for a layup. This cute little freshman special kid going for a layup to get points on the board. And the senior
Was it a
comes
dude?
out of nowhere and just packs the fuck out of him and like lays him on his ass and then flexes over the retarded kid and like steps over him and like reaches a hand out to pull him up, and the kid reaches for it and he slaps his hand and walked off. And so all of the students who were watching started booing, and the guy didn't know what he did wrong. So he was like, he like subbed himself out and went to the bathroom and stuff. And then after the game, he somehow got a microphone and got in front of the whole school and said,
Hey, bro, I apologize, bro.
he said, "I'm so sorry for doing that to my friend Dustin. I didn't know he was like that." And we were like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "I didn't know he was retarded." And then we just like booed the fuck out of him even more. That was a good
Oh, see,
game.
that's beautiful, man. He was treating him equally, dog.
I mean, honestly, he was doing his best to apologize too. He just didn't have the tact.
Damn, he's playing a
Like,
team
as
full of
manager,
retards
I had
and
to
didn't
side
know.
with my player.
Has
And you
anyone
didn't notice?
ever acted like a retard? Because I've done it.
Yeah, every day of my life.
Yeah.
Not
Well, no.
not for
Not for
gain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it for gain. It's a really fucked up story.
What?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Solid
I was
reaction.
in high school, and there was a pep rally, and in order to get out of the pep rally, you had to have like your parents give you a note or something to get you out of it, right?
Yeah.
And so, my friend had a car at the time, and we were all gonna meet up, and he was gonna drive us around and, you know, smoke cigarettes, listen to music, do whatever fucking high school kids did. And I was trying to find a way out of the school, and so I was going to each door on the first floor of the building, and I could not find a way out.
Yeah.
And so I just keep circling the building, and eventually I see the special ed kids getting out of their classroom, and I get this idea to just get in line with them and just walk out of the school with them. And it starts working because the two teachers that are the tard wranglers are not paying attention to me. So
But did you just
we
walk
get
out,
out-
or did you start acting retarded?
I started like walking with like a limp, kind of.
I was already picturing it.
I kind of like started.
We all
dragging
know
my
how
foot.
we would do this.
And
How
and,
many
like, I
people
kinda-
were in your high school?
My graduating class was 750 people.
Oh, alright, so you could get away with that then.
Yeah. So we get outside, and my friends see this. They're in my friend's car, listening. Like they both got cigarettes lit up. I can see them.
Listening to Blady.
Yeah.
No, we were on a
No.
Coheed. We were into
No.
Coheed. We were into
No.
like heavy into Coheed and Cambria back then. But anyways, so I just see them, and my friend has a cigarette in his mouth. It was like it was like a shot out of a movie. He's got his cigarette just hanging out of his mouth, and I hear him, and I just watch his lips go, "What the fuck?" And then we get to the bus, and the tards
Face
start getting on
retard.
it, and the bus driver looks at me, and you know he gave me one of those looks like, "Hey, I don't recognize you."
Like, hey, you're not retarded.
And so I just completely just book it to my friend's car, and we leave, and they're like, "Andy, what the or yeah, my name's Andy."
Andy.
But they were like,
What up,
"Andy, what the
Andy?"
fuck did you just
Dog.
do, dude?"
Andy?
Docs.
Say
And then,
goodnight, kid.
Yeah,
I've
and
had
then,
like 5 people completely dox themselves
Shut up.
on here
and
so
so
far.
yeah, so we get in the car,
Mhm.
and nothing ever came out of it. I never got in trouble. I never got, you know, reported or found out or anything. But that was the time I acted like a retard to get out of the pep rally.
I mean, that's a
Based.
good point Will Holt made. A graduating class of 750.
Yeah, that's a lot of
I
fucking
went to
people.
school- I went to a school where every teacher knew every student.
Yeah, my whole
Yeah.
high school was about
Yeah.
750.
My graduating class, I think,
I
was
didn't know half of the
300.
people in most of my
I
classes.
had like 500 in mine.
That's weird.
Whenever I tell people I had a small high school, like at college, they're like, I graduated with 12 people. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently
always-
300 is like
Damn,
massive.
that's like way smaller than mine still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to a school that had over 2,400 people in it.
What?
Jesus
God damn,
Christ.
son, how does that?
Mine
That's
only,
a
mine only
prison,
had like
man.
1,000
It was, and it's funny because the school actually
no
looks like
school?
a prison from the outside,
based.
It has to.
That's weird.
and there's enough black people.
Is
in
there
it
a
to
lot
make
of
it look like a
fights
prison.
in those kind of schools? Like a lot of street fights? 'Cause-
Yes, yes.
Like
Oh my
fights
God,
every week
yes.
in the cafeteria.
Damn.
There's
There
like a
was
fight every week.
There was
in mine.
fights every day. If I could go find my old cell phone, I'd probably have 100 videos of fights on it.
Damn, that's
That's
big.
not just just a size thing. My
Yeah,
school
with more,
had
there's
a
more,
fight
though.
every single day.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's just
not-
how shitty the
Yeah,
My
if-
school
if
had a
you,
fight every
uh,
single day too. Though.
So is this just?
If you type in the name of my town into YouTube, the first suggestion is like town name fights.
Yeah.
They're all pretty good too. There's like a classic one that everybody watches whenever people are like hanging out from high school.
Damn, cool.
I
It's
remember
like
my first.
farm boys versus like skinny black kids and shit.
No, mine was always the welding kids versus the like dipper
Nice.
conglomerate.
Well,
The
they can't
dipper,
fuck you up.
conglomerate.
Well,
Our
like the
dippers
country
were always,
dippers. The welders dipped too, but they
Oh,
were
Yeah, I was
known
about to
for
say,
it.
I thought they would get along.
No. Well, they did get along. They just
Well,
liked to
who else are
fight.
they gonna fight with? Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Okay.
It wasn't like sporting fighting. It was like they would just
Yeah,
look for
they had
reasons
beef
to
at
fight.
times.
It was based, is what it was.
It was big.
That's true.
I wish I got
Yeah,
in more
just repeat
fights.
what I said,
At
bro.
my
That was
school,
awesome.
my school,
Shut
the
up,
only
boy.
people that fought were the blacks and the fucking
No, my school had like 12 black people.
baseball players.
Oh, the baseball players were great.
Baseball players will scrap with anybody, dude.
Yeah, they were. Except
Everyone
other
in my
baseball
school
players.
got along. It was funny because there was two big high schools in the area, and one of them was the black high school.
Oh, that must
So
have
all the
sucked.
rich families would they would move, so they'd go to the other high school. So my high school was a bunch of rich white kids, basically.
Did y'all ever do that shit where you make yourself pass out by like squatting and hyperventilating, and then you stand up real straight and like tense your body, and someone squeezes you really hard and you just like black out?
No.
High school shit.
Oh, okay.
It's like elementary school shit.
I guess we were more bored where I'm from.
Yeah, you can get drugs.
Y'all ever play thumps?
What's that?
When like somebody would put their hand out like one on top of the other, and you'd have to take two fingers and thump their hand with your fingers.
Oh, we just did it with
No
the
idea
whole
what
hand.
you're talking about. You mean
Dude, that's
firecracker?
crazy.
Like slaps?
No,
Firecracker.
it's like slaps, but it was you had to use just the two fingers to the left of your thumb, to the left or the right of your thumb, and you had to like. There was a whole fucking. My brother was the best fucking one in the whole city at it. He'd break people's fucking fingers with his, but you just had to like pull those two fingers back with your other hand and just thump the other person's hands.
What?
No, firecracker was better.
That's crazy. I thought that would be like a more known thing.
I have a question about something like that.
My schools.
We did some dumb shit. So we would rub the tip of a pin on the table really fast.
So
and
it'd
it
get
got really
hot.
To get it hot.
Yeah.
And then
Face.
like you would
Yeah.
just put it on someone else's hand, and like the whole point.
Like
was
light
not
their
to-
skin on fire.
Yeah, you just didn't want to bitch out first.
Why-
And I still have
Yeah.
a scar on my hand.
Why are you guys such
No,
assholes
I have
to
a
each
scar
other?
on the back of my hand from doing the shit where you cover your skin in salt and then press ice to it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, I have a scar like the size of a dime on the back of my hand from like 15 years ago doing that.
Why?
Because Americans love being badasses, dude.
Yep.
We all want. It's a winning culture, dude. Everybody wants to be better than everyone else.
Yep.
That's what makes America great.
All right, y'all. I'm about to head to bed. Good talking.
Okay.
Have fun at calculus tomorrow.
Bye, SChloomi.
Thanks.
Good night.
Damn, that's SChloomi's 9/11 over.
Did y'all hear that fart?
Who left?
SChloomi left.
SChloomi.
SChloomi.
He was here?
Yeah, Fumduck.
Oh, I didn't realize that was him.
Oh, that's SChloomi.
His name's Fumduck, aka SChloomi.
It's fucking hard to
It was
read.
too long for me to read
I
it.
see it right now. Oh, okay.
Nah.
It gets cut off when you have Discord like not maximized.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yep.
Sad.
So
So what?
does America do anything on 9/11? Like, what's going on? Like,
We just act sad about it.
Remember, bro.
Yeah.
I had like an event today, but that was it.
do you have a moment of silence or something?
The moment of silence at sporting events is slightly longer.
Mm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Damn.
You set up Jenga towers and throw model airplanes at them to commemorate the event.
Oh my god.
The Braves game had like a Marine Colonel play "God Bless America" on some kind of horn.
Some kind of horn.
Well, I don't know what it was.
Oh my
A
God.
trumpet.
A French horn.
Better know the French horn.
Probably French horn. Yeah.
Hmm.
Y'all ever play the French harp?
What the fuck's the French harp? No, of course I haven't
Like the
played this.
Bonafide.
It's a harmonica.
Oh.
I used to actually perform French.
Damn.
Oh, I used to perform porn on Frenchies.
Oh, y'all really gonna make me do this
Yeah.
Are you about to play the French harp for us?
live on podcast?
Live on podcast.
What? What the hell?
Play piano, man.
I was just about to say
That was
piano.
beautiful.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Not, hey, a fellow.
A fellow harpist.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you play?
I didn't know they called that
for
a
us?
French harp.
I don't know where mine
definitely
is.
Play too, but why don't my fellow harp man play instead of me?
I I think mine's in my brother's room, and he be asleep and shit.
So,
I know a few melodies.
what can you play?
I don't know how to do jack shit.
I can just like ad lib with it.
I just have one. Oh man, now I'm really sad because my daddy gave me this shit when I was 12 and I said I wanted to learn how to play and I never.
Damn, you're lazy as
Yeah,
fuck.
I got a drum set when I was a kid, and like the very first day, I just banged it as hard as I could and punched a hole in it. Never touched it again.
I played drums as a kid.
What if like after? What if after the y'all just heard like a gunshot, like, because I'm fucking sad now.
Aww. Hugh be sad.
What the?
What are you guys doing?
Could do what I do when I'm sad and just find a random girl's VSCO account and just click through like years of memories.
What is it?
It's like secret Instagram,
but just for girls.
It's literally just for girls and guys who are like really desperate for pussy.
I've never seen a guy's profile on there.
I have. They're all gay as shit. They're like, it's literally just basic black and white like camera photo pictures where they're trying to be
dude,
neat.
the ones I seen, man, they're like.
How is this thing written?
They're risque versions
It's
of their.
the letters VSCO.co.
And it's female Instagram only.
What I tend to do is find the one of a girl I know in real life, and go to her collection, and then scroll through that for people I don't know who are kind of cute, and then I just click through like 5 years of memories.
Nice.
That's creepy as hell, but
why?
I'm doing it. What are you gonna do about it?
What for?
Take your photography to the next
Do you jerk off to it?
Yeah, type in the first and last name with no space of a girl you know, because that's usually how they make their profile pictures, and you're gonna be like, "Whoa, she got."
Are you jerking
they're
off
not
to it?
scared to slut it out on Visco.
Yeah, because I think only chicks are on there.
Yep. I remember back in like 2015, it was like almost just straight up titty on this website. It was great.
Damn.
And then I guess it started like coming out that girls were on there.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Is this what you jerk off to? Whoa.
Oh.
No, I just look at it.
I immediately regret this.
What here?
Is your mom actually on there?
No, that was a joke.
Okay, I was just making sure.
The love of my life is on here.
And?
The tranny? Trans queen?
I hate trannies.
I wish I would have
Some
killed
girl
her.
used to. I used to.
Let's let that one slide.
No, I think he's got a point.
What the fuck?
What, when he said, I wish I would have killed her, you think he had a point?
This I got a point.
Yeah.
Let's hear him out.
Well, all I know so far is that
bro,
she's
this is like a cheat
transgender,
code, bro.
and that's all I really
Yeah,
need to know.
this is the type shit I be on.
This is insane.
I can't find a single person I know.
I have found
damn.
2 so far.
I found one. I don't remember this other girl.
But are you thinking of like girls
Can you link
who
it in the chat?
would put their tits on a website like this?
What the heck? I just found AOC.
Trying to.
Link.
What the fuck?
Link me the website, please.
No.
Alright, let me find a girl who's like I was saying, like
I wasn't
connected to
fucking
someone I know.
listening when you said the URL, so yeah, I need a link.
I guess you snooze.
Yeah, you snooze, you're gay.
Well, I just want to put the link in the description.
VSCO.co.
Like who to look for on this shit.
Look for your mom.
There goes.
Who was that?
Alright, I be looking and shit.
So.
Cannot lie.
Type in first and last name or.
Yeah, just type in first and last name with no space, because that's how they make a lot of their profile names.
They put
If
a
you
lot
can't
of their
find it, just put it
pics
with
on
a
there,
space
too.
and it might still pull up.
Put
pull up.
Damn, every girl I'm finding only has like one picture.
Man, what's wrong with
Damn.
you?
Yeah, a lot of girls download it and then like forget about it
I mean,
pretty
obviously,
quick.
no one knows
But some of them keep it going, and they'll put shit up that's not on their Instagram, and it's like you get to see 2 times.
That's pull up, bitch.
Oh dear. So, yeah.
Oh, here's.
Isn't it?
I'm gonna go fuck that bitch.
I'm gonna go fuck that bitch.
That's the pull up, bitch.
You guys okay?
Yeah,
So
man.
is this what we're doing now? Just like quietly?
I mean, we still.
Well, literally, all of you have your dick out on this fucking website looking at girls.
No, I don't. I literally do not.
Well, you brought it
What's
up.
wrong with you, Stan?
What do you mean?
Who brought up my dick? You did.
Yeah, fag.
Okay, so he starts. So Will's like, so there's this website where girls post really scandalous photos.
Oh, dude.
We're not fucking animals. That doesn't mean we instantly just start beating off.
Okay.
I have my middle school yearbook right here.
Well then, why'd you?
Oh.
You guys ever look at your like middle school yearbook and look at like all the teen
Yeah,
girls? and
sometimes
shit?
I'll Google the girls that I thought were cute and see if they're still cute.
I debate this in my head all the time. Is it okay for us as grown men to masturbate to the thought of us having sex with the teenage versions of the girls we
I think it's fun.
No.
I think.
I don't know.
I
man.
almost.
I think we've talked about
We
this.
have, and I almost brought it up to my therapist. No, straight up.
It has got talked
No.
about.
Is this like retroactive pedophilia?
No, like.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
right? Retroactive
For me,
pedophilia.
I think you're
the
allowed
question
to.
is,
It's just a memory.
if you were 15, if you were 15 and she was 15 and you hooked up, are you allowed to remember that?
Yeah, I'm allowed to jerk off to that, I think.
Yeah.
Of course you're allowed to
It's
remember.
you're remembering your memories.
I don't know, man.
What do you mean you don't know?
Yeah,
I
you
know.
are.
I just told you.
If you're making shit up about a 15-year-old, there's a problem.
It feels weird.
That's a pull up.
I mean, yeah, I remember hooking up with a girl when I was 17, with 16, but I don't like fucking jerk off.
I do. Oh, I do sometimes.
Yeah, that's the thing I do.
Yeah, why not?
That's my question: is where's the line?
I guess 16.
Like, stay high type post, having. How do I say this without just like sending him to prison?
Sending me to prison?
Photographs
Bruh.
from early.
No, I don't have any of those anymore.
Do y'all know what I'm saying?
Nah.
From the Stay High ban.
Having
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But
Like, and
just thinking
keeping
about it.
I whacked off to those probably
Okay.
more times than I should have.
Bruh.
What?
Yeah, that's a bruh from me also.
I
think.
just went on a 20 kill streak in Destiny 2. Please, grats.
Hell no, that's fucking the cringest shit I've ever heard.
Destiny 2?
What the weirdest thing ever
We just
said on
lost
this
subscribers,
podcast.
bro.
Why would you do this to us? This is sabotage.
I wanted to ruin this episode of the podcast.
God damn.
What
Fucking
is,
kill
what is
yourself.
Destiny? What is that?
Somewhat of a
It's
problem.
it's from the people
I
that
didn't
made
even
Halo.
know the second
It's
one.
like Borderlands,
But worse.
but good, and the people that made
Did
Halo.
not just say that.
But
Okay.
No, I don't think.
It's
I
not
don't
even
think
like
that's
Borderlands.
I don't
Borderlands
think any of
actually
that's true.
sucks cock. Please do not talk about Borderlands.
Oh
None
my
of that's
god,
true.
you're
I
a
like
dick,
Borderlands.
bro.
Why'd you even?
Borderlands is like the ultimate cringe.
Why'd you speak up?
I don't
Yeah,
care, I like it.
you're just like,
That's a code.
Will Holt.
you're not even digging your grave. You're just fucking beating yourself with the cringe shovel right now, bro. Like,
This man's playing
Alright,
throw the
fine.
brick in the air and catch it with your
I'm gonna
skull.
stop playing Destiny. I'm gonna go.
Yo,
back to Bonds.
don't post that, bro.
Oh, now you're taking a dig at me, huh?
what? Who?
Saying you're just gonna go beg for bonds. I know what you're talking about.
No. I'm actually gonna do it.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, that was the first episode that I was on. Will just said he doesn't even play RuneScape. He just begs for bonds.
I honestly just log in and say like, I'm really depressed and need a
I
friend
actually
right now. Can
don't
someone
know.
please PM me? And then when they do, I'm like, yeah, I'm just in a tough place and
Oh,
my
yeah.
membership's almost out.
Yeah.
I usually get a bond. I won't lie.
Hell, I thought about a potential girl doing Slayer like 2 weeks ago, and I thought about killing myself today because I was too beta to message her. Alright,
This
that
man
was...
is just digging himself. Oh my god. Bro, just say something nice about yourself. Holy shit.
God.
Oh my god.
Fucking way.
It's making me feel bad.
Oh man.
That was fucking.
That was good.
Y'all remember that trend when girls would post pictures of like a painting on their back?
No.
Oh my
Like,
god.
What?
They just like lay down topless on their stomach and have their friend like paint a flower on their back.
With
Oh,
like
that's
jizz?
that's
No,
that's
with
exactly
actual fucking paint.
that's what the girl who I'm trying to remember does.
What, as a job?
Yeah.
Cause she'll definitely have her titties on this website, but I can't remember her name.
Well, what was her name?
I can't remember. But she like does body painting too. She does exactly that. I talked about it like in the last podcast. I said like she was this ugly girl, and now she like paints bitches' titties for a living.
Is she cute?
Yeah, now she's cute. Like she grew into her ugly face. Like she wasn't ugly. It's just her face was too damn big for a child. Like
Her
everything
face
about,
was too big?
Yeah, her face was too big, dog. Like.
Do you mean her head?
No, that's the weird thing. Her head looked fine, but her face took up too much head.
I don't know what this means.
Like, it didn't
I
look
don't
right.
know. I
Can
don't
anyone
know
translate?
I could actually hang on. I got a picture of her. I'll fucking hang on.
Okay, translate.
Like, show what she looked like as
You gotta dox this.
Oh god, what a.
You gotta dox a child now. What have we become?
In Minecraft, I'm just gonna close this here before I do something I regret.
Oh man.
But avoiding doxing innocent children who are now adults. She looked like a horse, like her face was too big.
She looked like a horse.
Does it not have her name under her picture?
Yeah, it does. And and now she's cute. Now she can get it.
Honestly, one of my best fucks was fucking this.
Fuck Kevin Durant.
I think I should try to do that again.
Oh, I'm gonna look up one of my fucking clients at work.
Based.
To do it.
I don't know if that's like a South America website, but you can give it a go.
Kevin Durant, the song of our generation.
All my clients are in America.
I love that song.
Yo, hold on. I'm gonna post one of my fucking this stupid bitch.
I think I just like Lil B.
Yo, I love Lil B, honestly.
What has he been doing anything recently? I actually kind of
He
forgot.
just dropped an album.
He just dropped an album, yeah.
Oh,
He just dropped his like major comeback, like.
Yeah, dog.
Wow.
Comeback? When did he ever go away?
He hasn't released well.
He's been quiet.
Yeah, he hasn't released anything significant for a while.
You were just asking where he went, and then you're like, where did he go?
Looked him up in a while, just because like he had Fuck KD and he had Wonton Soup, and then he had all the rest of his stuff.
Why did you just post a link to someone's Instagram?
Because that's one of my clients.
Alright.
Okay.
She's like.
Just gonna click on her followers and control F Hugh.
I don't follow her, you dumb. First of all.
Fellas, look at that shit.
Is that an Instagram influencer?
No, she works for a fucking like medium-sized
Look
ad
at those
agency.
shorts, dude. God.
Ever, dude. Although this was.
Look at the fucking
Damn.
the
I
blue
don't
baby.
remember that trend.
Yeah, this was a big trend, apparently.
Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing that, bro.
Bro, y'all crazy. This shit was great. Women thought they were being like artistic and stuff, and
I fucking hate women so
you
much.
could just be like, yo, what up?
They know what they were doing.
They knew.
She's
What were they doing?
cute, dumb cunt.
God, dude.
She's a fucking dumb whore too. Like she doesn't know anything. She fucking doesn't know. God,
I need me.
ass, dude. I wish
I need me a
in my
bitch.
mouth.
You need another bitch?
First thing Kitty Ragnarok hears is I need me a bitch.
You do need you a bitch.
Relatable.
How long we been recording?
An hour?
About 7.
Probably about 6 minutes or.
Y'all have,
What the fuck did I do tonight?
Yeah, what did I do? Holy shit.
Tonight?
Is that the same one I already posted?
Yeah, it is.
Pardon me?
Yeah, right. I thought I copied it.
I haven't done shit today.
Well, I mourned the 2,000 people that died.
Oh, thank you.
Shut the fuck up, stay high.
I also mourned the
Dude,
2,000.
I went to dinner with my family tonight, and someone my mom knew was there, and she came over and said thank you for your service to me.
What?
Oh god, that's
That
so
was
dude.
some of the gayest fucking shit that's ever happened in my life.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Boomers are stupid.
Doesn't she
bro.
know that you haven't served shit yet, or?
You ain't served shit,
Apparently
boy.
not.
Well, like, what?
You ain't
I guess
served
not.
shit.
Well, what does she think joining the army means? Like, yeah, my son's joining the army, and so she walks up and says,
Dude, it's just a boomer thing, dude.
Yeah, it's a boomer thing.
Yeah, I've always wanted to, like, if someone says that to me, be like, oh, don't thank me, I just thought it'd be fun. I just dicked around for a couple years.
I didn't even like it. Hmm?
Yeah.
This bitch do be thick.
I'm fucking stoned.
Hugh,
Yeah, dude, she's got
I be
a
clicking.
fucking fat ass, dude. You see the one where she's like in the leather print with her
Yeah,
back turned next to
No,
the
I'm
fucking...
way past that now.
Yeah, dude, she's got a fat fucking donk. If you go all the way
I've
to
got
the
a
start
fucking
of her
problem. Yeah, that's what I do when I first open it. I go all the way to the start.
I go all the way back just to see how fucking young of pictures I can find. Sick fuck.
Whoa.
You ever stop yourself like, yeah, this is
No.
probably
No.
like 8th grade dance pictures. I should
No.
probably like turn that off.
No. That's like they've forfeited their right to.
They posted all
If
jerk
you still
jokes.
got those up there, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. Kinda.
Wait, you said 8th grade? Yeah, that's a bit gross.
Yeah. See, I mean, I'm not like looking at it or nothing. I just like
Yeah.
see it, and I'm
Plus,
like,
I've never
"Ah."
seen someone who's got something that old up.
Oh well, cause you're older.
Like the one we're looking at, like got like to her high school graduation. I think is at the start of her thing, and that's like.
Oh,
That
damn.
makes me horny.
It's high.
It's a good age.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
Dude, this is a dumb hoe. I'm on the phone. She sounds hot on the phone too, dude.
What do you do? What do you mean she's a
No,
client?
nope.
Okay.
Nope.
You just help.
Yo, Nuckfust. Sorry.
Nah, he ain't gonna say
Sorry.
nothing.
I just realized you didn't say anything. Yo, Nuckfust.
Yo, Nuckfust.
Hey, Nuck first.
What's up?
What are you doing?
Hey,
What happened?
Can you
What
hear me?
do you
tell us your life
tell
story.
us about 9/11 for you? Do you remember the day?
I remember.
No, he doesn't remember.
I remember being driven home from school,
That's it.
and we're talking about who the suspect was, and it was this guy named Ben.
Ben who?
Yo, Joe.
Is that real?
Pictured
Is that real? Did they say that?
Did the Joe Mama thing make it on the podcast?
Yeah, dude.
That was after it crashed?
Yeah, but I've been misremembering stuff all night too.
I thought it was Sam Hyde that did 9/11.
Osama bin Hyde.
You're telling me you don't remember 9/11?
Remember when we thought that was funny? Osama bin
Yeah.
Laden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Hide and seek world champion.
Y'all remember when Obama like announced he died and like when he was walking away from the podium he totally hit like a little crip walk?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on the news.
He hit
He
what?
did do that.
He hit like a little crip walk walking away from the podium after announcing that. But like look it up, bro. You can see.
Do it.
He's right.
Yeah. And like Shit was sick, dude. Like I saw that
Did he
live.
hit
And I
it?
was like, damn,
I
he
was
did
like,
that.
I was like,
It
damn,
was
that's
like
my
one of those.
president.
That's one of those he did that moments. Like, damn,
Dang,
he really did that.
Yeah, like he did that
Obama
train.
cripple.
Obama really did that. How has nobody posted yet? Hang on.
I just posted it, bro.
When
Like,
Ditto
what do you
Soma
mean? How
died,
has nobody posted it yet?
Nobody's posted it.
You was the one talking about it.
I know, but man, shut up.
You shut up.
Alright, fair enough.
Remember when we tried to kick off the Will Holt, Hugh Myron Civil War, and we just couldn't do it?
no, tell me about that.
Yeah, never worked.
Yep.
What do you mean, what Civil War? What are you talking about?
No, it was nothing.
Oh, it's been cut from the official Obama White House YouTube video.
Obama.com.
Bow.
It's kind of starting to go to shit again. Does anybody have anything cool to say?
Nah.
Nope.
When they first wanted to elect Obama, I thought it was like the same guy as Osama. That's all I want to say.
Based
Yeah.
retard.
Yeah,
Not
that's
American.
pretty low IQ, I'll be honest.
So we only hear about Osama once in a while.
I remember, I think I was in 6th grade when Obama first got elected. Every single time it got brought up, I would say the exact same talking point to sound like I knew what I was talking about, but it was actually just retarded. I would say, if McCain gets elected, he'll die of old age, but if Obama gets elected, he'll get assassinated.
Now that's what.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
was saying he was
Damn,
gonna get
you were
assassinated.
wrong though.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Everybody says that about anyone that's gonna get elected, though. People were saying it about Trump.
Dude, because it's just
Really?
propaganda.
My dad said that some.
Nah, people
my
were
dad
saying that about
that's
Bernie.
My dad said some black guy was gonna kill Trump.
And people were saying that about Bush and Gore too. We were just too little to notice.
Damn.
That's why they have that secret
Dude,
service.
oh man, I'm freaking out because I looked up the video and I clearly remember
I just think it right now.
seeing him do the crip walk, and I don't see him, and I don't see it happening. In this
Bro,
video.
they edited.
Obama crip walk deep
They-
fake.
I
We just have a live Mandela effect.
I remember posting about it on Facebook, like, damn, Obama just hit a crip walk and like getting like 13 likes, dude.
It's funny.
Racking up those
Where do you
likes.
think he went after that?
But I don't see it on the video anymore.
That some bitch went and smoked a cigar.
Bro, that's because they changed it.
It's because you ventured into another.
It's video
universe.
editing.
Obama stumble.
That some bitch Obama. What, you think searching Obama stumble is gonna find it?
I'll kill you.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
Yep.
You can't kill me, I'm an army man.
Obama stumble. Obama.
Who keeps leaving and rejoining?
How long are you in
Thank
the
you
army
for your
for?
service, Will Holt.
Thank you.
What are you gonna be in the
I'm
army?
gonna start
Do you know
saluting
yet?
people. When
What
what?
are you gonna be when you're in the army? Do you know?
Yeah, I
What are you
know.
gonna be?
A forward observer?
What does that do?
What's that mean exactly?
It's like you go out and scout areas with radio and maps and stuff, and then you call in coordinate airstrikes, basically.
How long till you go now?
Dang,
You're
so
like
you
that.
actually gonna
You're
be
the
killing
guy
people.
with like the radio and shit. And you gotta crawl with like the wire on your back. You're that guy.
Well, it's not that retarded now. Like it's wireless radio, but pretty
Like
much.
that
Sure?
army
Are you
dude
sure,
that's
dude?
always on the walkie-talkie.
Yes, I am sure, but
Okay.
yeah,
The
I'll
recruiters do lie to you, you know.
yeah, I do, but I got most of my information from like veteran forums,
That's pretty good.
which I judge to be more trustworthy.
Then what?
This happened. Okay. Obama
You
crip
already
walk.
linked it in the fucking Discord.
No,
But
who
it's
asked when
not
I leave? I'm
happening
leaving
in
12
the
days.
video.
Well, I don't know then.
If I Google Obama crip walk, I just get Serena Williams crip walk.
I fucking hate Serena Williams.
Delay, dude. What's
Like,
shameful display.
watch it. He never stumbles or.
You'll never forget the headline that was
This is clearly edited.
like Serena Williams locked herself in a safe room for 2 weeks because they were coming to test her for performance enhancing drugs.
She built like a fucking
What?
linebacker, dude.
Well, she had a safe house and literally hid in it until they like legally had to leave.
I think she won Wimbledon like a month after she had a baby or some shit.
And I remember they put.
How?
Like, I think it's like in tennis, there's like
This
top
video's
200 players. She lost to the number 200, like, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, it's just because men are way better than women.
Diet is like
Whiskey and cigarettes.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
They said he smoked a cigar at like the halftime or whatever tennis has, and he beat the shit out of her.
Good. Fuck, I hate that dumb bitch.
There was some online poll that was like, men only, do you think you could return a serve from Serena Williams? And it was like 80% yes.
It's not like she hits it super hard or anything, does she?
No, yeah, she's a girl, so no.
Hang on. If y'all watch that video that Beer Lad linked, and you look for the Obama crip walk at the end, like, put it full screen, it's clearly edited, right?
Dude, are you fucking crazy?
You can see, like, the pixels all, like, become
you can see
blurry, and, like, you can see the pixels around him become blurry and shit.
Yeah, it looks weird.
This has been edited, because it looked like he almost fell. It would make sense that they changed that for the media and shit.
I believe it's edited.
But people talked about this. I'm gonna find the Facebook post I made about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're really gonna go dig all the way back to 2011?
Dude, this is freaking me out. This happened.
Like,
It's
you
just
know
a
that.
Mandela.
I'm pretty sure he just walked off.
He almost
If I'm
fell.
being
I made a
honest.
post about it. I got 13 likes.
13?
Yeah, 13 likes, guys.
Yeah, dude.
Look, if he got the likes, he got the likes.
I posted, like, ooh, y'all seen that crip walk Obama did at the end, and like everybody immediately started.
How much
liking
weed
it
have you
'cause they saw
smoked
it
tonight?
too. 7.
About
You know
7.
weed causes paranoia, right?
I'm only getting down.
I'm just
like,
saying.
3 days a minute.
Just go back by year. You should be able to go by year on your Facebook now.
Timeline.
I don't want to see shit from 2011. I was a fucking cringe lord.
Is that the year it happened? Is that the year it happened?
Yeah, it was 2011.
Okay, what day? Holy shit! Can you
Just
do
look up the
this?
date that it happened. Yeah, what day did it get announced?
The day that
Ooh!
Obama announced.
Back-to-back MVP, bro. I'm fucking good at this game.
Only got one life.
May
trying to live
2nd,
it out.
2011.
I see so
I'm really
sick of
interested
you.
in this now, Hugh.
Straight up out the gutter,
Yeah,
and I
man,
gotta
this
get
happened.
out. Only got one life, trying to live it out.
So, Will, do you have any extra thoughts about 9/11?
I'm gonna be really embarrassed when I actually only got like 3 likes.
Any extra what?
Thoughts about 9/11 and what it meant to your country?
No.
Y'all,
No.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but if the post isn't there, then that means the government deleted it.
Oh, here's a thought. I saw a clip on the news tonight about the search and rescue dogs
Yeah.
on 9/11 and got choked up
What?
because there were dogs who were trying to help people,
Oh.
and it made me almost cry.
Yeah, we forced them to do that.
I just don't care.
I just don't care. I just don't.
What do you not care
Some
about?
asshole on TV posted a video of a girl putting a kitten in a bag and throwing it in the river to drown today, and I cried.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
What does that?
I don't know. Once you've spent enough time on bestgore.canada, you
Canadian
just-
gore hit differently.
That
You just
Canadian
kinda-
gore really do be something special.
Got
Yeah.
mooses,
It's all the same shit. It's just out in the snow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
continue
mean,
your
well,
sentence.
it's really just hosted by a Canadian server because the American one got banned. So it's like the same shit. You know, when you sift through like the retarded Indian motorbike accident videos, there's some actual good stuff on there.
I saw
Like
something.
the stoning ones are pretty good.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
gotta
really
get
care
through,
for the
like, all
Brazilian
the-
stabbings or the assassinations in Brazil. Those aren't any good. You gotta find the ones that's like there was one of a teenage girl drowning her friend in the swimming pool. That was pretty
What?
good.
God,
Yeah.
that's not
They
good at
video.
all.
I saw some fucking.
Who videotapes
cartel
that?
She
shit
was
where
she kept letting her up every couple seconds, and she was like screaming, like, seriously, please stop, I'm gonna
Was
drown.
this on a security
And
cam?
then the camera girl would be like, put her under again. And then she just put her under, and then her body just like floated up face down, and they were like,
almost
they
there.
were like, wait, get her out, wait.
What?
It's like, what did you think would happen?
How old were they? That's fucking weird, bro. You just weirded me out.
How
I
was
saw this thing where
recorded
if you
the
go
whole
on, like,
feud on video with sound?
It was just some girl iPhone recording it, while the other girl drowned the third girl in the
That's
pool.
fucking weird.
The fuck?
Ugh.
yeah, there was. I saw some fucking cartel shit yesterday where they had a pit bull like eating guys like, you know, dick and balls off, and it was just sitting there like munching on him, and the guys were just filming it, just laughing at him.
Damn.
I was like, wow.
Damn, you have you seen the one where the Russian dudes were high as shit on crocodile, and they just straight up beheaded their friend? And they were just laughing hysterically while they were holding this guy's severed head.
Dude, what?
Jesus.
And it was just like three buddies. Imagine coming down from that and being like, hey, where's John? Oh.
Okay. First of all, it was only 5 likes.
Let's see this.
and here's the post. May 1st, 2011. I really hope someone made a GIF of that thug-tastic walk Obama made after his
Let's see it.
speech.
Thug-tastic?
Okay, dude, it was 2011. Okay, you said it yourself.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want to see the shit, but it's here. It
I wanna see
exists.
it.
Like,
Cringe-tastic, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
Cringe-tastic,
I want to
man.
see it.
quit saying it's cringe. It's like, I know
Show
it's
me.
cringe.
Sorry, bro. But you posted.
It's been
It's
8
not
years.
based.
Fuck off. What were you doing 8 years ago? You were like a little kid.
Sorry,
You were
bro.
probably the. Ah!
Sorry, bro. I've never posted.
You believe him when he says it.
Dude, I believe fucking everything Poop Man says. When he says like, wait a second, I'm just like, whatever this man's about to say is true.
I'm sorry, bro. I've never posted cringe.
I can't believe you'd even suggest.
Whatever, piss in the sink.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. That's like my thing. I've posted videos of me pissing in sinks.
Look at that.
I've jerked off into one of my friend's sinks once.
I
You
like
see the
the
monkey that like helps
What?
the guy up?
Oh yeah,
That's a base video.
that's how I'm trying to be.
What?
I gotta hit that.
Getting helped around by a monkey.
Oh.
I know you can get service dogs. I was thinking like pretending to be depressed after the military so I could get a free service dog. You think they do like a service monkey?
I don't think they're free. I think you have to like buy the dog and or like you know pay for the dog and the training put into the dog.
No, it's
How?
Is it?
How is some guy who can't? How can someone who can't operate without an anxiety dog or like comfort dog afford a comfort dog? Like, how the fuck are they gonna be afford to do that?
Signing up for the school shop?
No, but it's definitely paid.
Oh, that's so cool.
Who are you listening to?
Oh yes, you're
Will.
freshman? Yeah. You know.
Oh god, I can't stop looking at my posts from 2011.
I'm Susie Sheridan.
Whoa.
I'm a reigning senior here. I practically got into every city that the.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
What does Snapchat recommend me? TikTok girls.
Because they're fucking hot and you jerk off to women's Instagrams.
Wait, you say I jerk off like 3 times a day. Why do you talk about me jerking off all the time?
Fellas, can we reach 5
Because I'm
likes?
pretty sure you do it. Like,
One more.
I have never seen a thin person drink before.
Why would you say you're pretty sure? Wait, what does that mean?
I'm pretty sure.
what do you think it means? It means exactly what the words mean.
Like, the implications of being pretty sure another man like, what are you talking about?
No, you're just always talking about how you're just staring at women all the time, and I'm pretty sure you're probably just also jerking off to them. Like, what?
Well, I'm not an animal.
Yeah,
The
you
second I
are.
get horny, I don't just beat off.
Yeah, that reminded me of the fucking homeless guy in the alley on Sunny.
Oh, yeah.
It's Always Sunny.
That guy was based.
Watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
That's how I'm trying to be. Just a homeless guy wanking it in the alley.
Was it
Yeah,
cricket?
I just watched that entire show like this year. I can't believe I missed out on so much.
Damn.
So good.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, I think. Thank you to all our servicemen who died on 9/11.
Yep.
Yeah.
And thank you, EWolfe, for your service.
Salute. Did I already say I'm gonna start saluting people, like in public?
When the fuck is the next 9/11 gonna happen?
What the fuck?
I don't know, dude, but I won't lie. Every 9/11, I'm like, if they were gonna strike, now would be the day.
Fucking New York just blows up.
People would see it coming, wouldn't they?
It would be
Yeah.
New York again for sure.
Who cares?
The Freedom Tower.
I really don't care about New York, I'll be honest.
Freedom.
Trump Tower, probably.
Let the voice of freedom ring out through this land.
Okay.
This is our country.
Who?
Get out, Islam.
Who?
Based.
Okay.
Angels protect. Stay.
And just protect me, the demons respect.
Who has closing remarks? I'm about to get off, boys.
I believe women
What do you mean you believe him?
are retarded.
I gained the whole world, but
lost my
I
soul.
lost my soul.
For what is a
What
man
is a man
profit
profit
if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Matthew 16:26.
Oh man, cringe.
Change the world. My final message.
Why was that cringe?
Because I messed up. I said 20. I thought it was 26, 26.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
That
Have a good
wasn't
night.
very